A green-winged teal had made her nest by one of the grass-edged pools that fleck the sunny slope of the mountain, a perfect paradise for her eggs, the 10 treasures of the teal. The ducklings at last broke through and came out, 10 little balls of mottled down with jeweled eyes, each a priceless spark of life. But the springtime had turned into a drought, and the pond was shrinking, quickly shrinking. The baby ducks would have to make a dreadful journey overland to reach it. And the great question in the mind of the mother teal was, can they hold out that long? It was a matter of life and death. As soon as the 10 were warmed and lively, she led them onto the grass, such a scrambling and peeping and tumbling about as they tried to get through and over the grass stalks that, like a bamboo forest, barred their way. When they reached the poplar scrub, they sat down to rest. One little fellow was so weak there seemed no chance of his reaching the pond. When they were rested, their mother gave a low, gentle quack, and they set off again. Each peeped softly when he was getting along nicely, or plaintively when he found himself caught in some thicket. At last they came to a wide open place. It was easy to travel here, but there was great danger of hawks. The mother rested along the edge of the thicket and scanned the sky in every direction. Then she marshaled her little army for a dash over this great desert of nearly 100 yards. The strongest could keep up with her, but the others dragged in order of weakness and formed a little procession over 20 feet long. The mother greenwing was full of anxiety, but she now had to enforce a dangerous rest in the open. Then she led them as before, quacking gently, "Courage, my darlings!" But the brood strung out again with a wide gap to the runty in the rear, when a great marsh hawk suddenly appeared skimming over the ground. "Squat!" gasped the greenwing, and the little things all lay flat. But too far off to hear the low warning, the last one struggled on. The great hawk swooped, seized him in his claws, and bore the duckling peeping away over the bushes. The mother greenwing now had the 9 to guard. She led them into the bushes, and for a time they breathed more freely. "Come, my darlings," she cried joyfully. But it was a cart trail with 2 deep-worn wheel ruts, and into the first fell 4 of her brood. 5 managed to scramble across, but now appeared the very thing she most feared, the deadliest enemy of ducks, a great, tall man. The greenwing tried to trick the man and lead him away, but he looked about and found the 9 little bright-eyed downlings deep in the ruts. The man went to the edge of the pond, the greenwing thinking he was about to wash them down with water. But he bent down, and a moment later all the ducklings were spattering free over the water. The mother now flew out on the glassy surface. She called, and they all came scurrying to her. A far-away faint peep was heard. The mother called again her mothering quacks, and through the sedge, demurely paddling like an old-timer, came the missing one the hawk had carried off. Who had dropped the little duck, who fell unharmed into the water, and they lived happily in the great pond till they all grew up and flew away on wings of their own.